My mother whispered, "You don't call anymore." I looked at her. Neither did you when I needed saving. We were at my cousin's wedding. The venue was one of those places with fairy lights and exposed brick walls. Everyone was dressed up, drinking champagne, pretending we were all one big happy family. Mom cornered me by the dessert table. She had that look on her face, the wounded mother act she'd perfected over the years. "You never visit anymore," she said, loud enough for nearby relatives to hear. "You've completely forgotten about your family." I set down my plate carefully, a slice of wedding cake I'd been looking forward to. "When I was 14 and living in that storage closet you converted into a bedroom, where were you?" Her smile faltered, just slightly. "When I was wearing the same 3 shirts to school on rotation because we couldn't afford new clothes. But somehow you had money for wine every week and nail appointments twice a month. Where were you then?" "Gabriel, that's not fair. I was doing my best." "Your best?" I kept my voice level, calm. "When I got that full scholarship to State University, the one that would have paid for everything, and you told me not to go because family stays close. What were you really saying?" She opened her mouth, closed it. "You were saying stay close so I could keep babysitting your boyfriend's kids for free every weekend. Stay close so I could keep fixing the car you kept wrecking. Stay close so you'd have someone to borrow money from." Aunt Patricia had stopped talking to Uncle Jim. They were both watching now. I moved out at 18 with $200 in my pocket and a duffel bag full of clothes that didn't fit anymore. You didn't call to check if I was alive for 6 months. "I was going through things," she whispered. "The breakup with Marcus was hard." "You're always going through things, Mom. You've been going through things my entire life." Meanwhile, I was sleeping on my friend's couch, working 2 jobs, putting myself through community college. Her eyes were getting wet. The performance was starting. "Do you know what I ate most days that first year? Ramen, plain rice, whatever the food bank had, because every dollar I made went to tuition and rent. You never told me you were struggling. I called you 3 times. You never answered. The 4th time, you picked up and asked if I could lend you money for your electric bill." She looked around desperately, like someone might rescue her from this conversation. "I'm going through things now, Mom. Important things. I'm getting married next month. Did you know that?" Her expression changed, a flicker of hope. "You're getting married?" "Yeah. Her name's Sarah. She's amazing. We've been together for 2 years, but you wouldn't know that because you never asked. You never asked about my job, my life, my apartment. You just assumed I'd send you an invitation because that's what good sons do, right?" "Gabriel, please." I pulled an envelope from my inside jacket pocket. Her face brightened immediately. She thought it was the invitation. I could see her already planning what dress she'd wear, how she'd tell everyone about her successful son. I handed it to her. She opened it carefully. Her hands were shaking a little. "It wasn't an invitation. It's from my therapist," I said quietly. "A bill. For all the sessions I needed to unpack what you did, what you didn't do. The years of feeling like I wasn't good enough because you never showed up." She stared at the paper. $200. That's what it cost to learn that her neglect wasn't my fault. "I'm not asking you to pay it, Mom. I already did. I'm showing it to you so you understand something." I leaned in closer. "You don't get to play the loving, concerned mother now that I'm successful. You don't get to tell relatives I've abandoned you when you abandoned me first. And you definitely don't get to make me feel guilty for protecting my peace." Her makeup was running now. Real tears this time, not the performance kind. "I hope the rest of your night is nice," I said. "The chicken looks good." I walked away, back toward the other side of the reception where my fiancé was waiting with a concerned look on her face. Mom didn't follow me. She just stood there by the dessert table, holding that therapist's bill, while Aunt Patricia pretended not to stare. Sometimes the best revenge isn't elaborate. It's just telling the truth in front of everyone who believed her lies.